This is for anyone in a twin flame separation. 3 cards, no fluff. Spirit, what does the collective need to hear right now? Those, especially those in a divine twin flame union. Good Lord. First, second. Give me one more. And can I get a 3rd card here, Spirit? For this collective reading. Okay. The truth is, this person, I feel like, is either ignoring you, ignoring the flame altogether. They're ignoring a really specific, important aspect of your relationship. They might even be, this is a runner, obviously, and I feel like you're the chaser. If you're watching this, I know the dynamic switches back and forth sometimes, but right now I feel like you're more in the chaser energy. Basically, I feel like this person is quite literally, maybe they're into substances, or they're just depressed and sleeping all day. They're ignoring the flame. They might be ignoring you and your children, if you have children right now with this person, or just that you associate or brought around this person, maybe raised with this person. This person is quite literally digging their own grave. They might be making rash decisions. A lot of avoidant / runners right now are going insane. They're starting to go through their awakening, and they're not handling it, no judgment, but they don't handle it as well as we do, because us chasers are naturally spiritually inclined. Your awakening happened first so you could hold the flame, and now it's their turn to awaken so they can do their fair share. So that's the truth about the connection. I'm thinking the blockage right now, I feel like this person's very showboaty. Like, I feel like, yeah, this person they always need an audience. Whatever they do, they got to have a certain car, a certain outfit, and then they always get out of their car to see who's looking at them. Like, it's very arrogant, and it's not really because they think they're good looking. It's because they don't like themselves. They're very insecure. This also could play out, I'm getting, for some of you, it could be many of you, maybe as you went through a glow up, which usually coincides with a spiritual awakening or some kind of a healing journey, which I feel like most of you are on. 331 on the timer, 333, 332. This person didn't like how outwardly they might be like, yeah, you look great, you're beautiful, but they were jealous. It made them very insecure to see you become more and more attractive, and not only that, but embody more and more of your truth. Like I said, this person, I feel like, is overall very materialistic. I'm getting from this card, like, do you see the people in the very background? Look, see, he's like, ooh, look at everyone, look at me, I'm a freaking knight in shining armor, and I'm on a white steed. It's like, it's giving, like, you know, in that one, I don't remember what Shrek movie it is, but donkey turns into a horse, and he's like, she said I'm a steed, and he's walking around like, that's this person. They're like really in their ego, but it's coming from a place of actually self-disdain, which is sad. But what's sad is how they're treating you and how they're avoiding you. But this is a necessary part of the journey. I feel like the best action for you right now, which is going to be opposite to what your chaser energy has been telling you, unless you hit that point where you're like, nah, I'm good, do you, maybe later we'll work it out. 444 I just saw. But you need to just do you know what he's doing? He's holding his ground right there. He's saying no. He's saying, I don't care about X, Y, and Z. This is what I need from you. I need you, if you're going to be my divine partner, to hold your half of this flame, you know? Yeah, so don't feel like you need to reach out to this person. Don't chase this person. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Chase yourself, because the whole dynamic is about them being so focused on everything but you and but their inner work, and you're so focused on your inner work and them, but not even your inner work most of the time. If you're going through some of the rougher parts of the journey, you might have completely stopped focusing on yourself to focus on them, which that's not attractive either. It's not attractive to be ignored. It's not attractive to have someone obsessed with you. They both stem from childhood trauma. I've said this in a couple of my videos, but just in case you guys haven't heard these or haven't seen them, like, both of them stem from not feeling seen, loved, heard, wanted as a child from their parents, one or both of them. And so the runner or the avoidant, or maybe it was even love earlier on, but most twin flames, especially divine twin flames, have been through hell in life. Both parties, both sides. And with the runner, how the runner handled it is they became more avoidant, and they learned to avoid anything that could make them feel pain. So they might love you, but they're not allowing themselves to love you to the depth in which you're loving them. Because on the contrary, they avoid things that might end up leading to heartbreak, which actually breaks their heart, and you chase things. Maybe you had a parent that was dismissive. Maybe you were the black sheep of the family or the scapegoat, and you just felt like nothing you did really impressed your parent. You might have learned to walk on eggshells and read people's energy. And along with you being a divine twin flame, that is probably a huge reason why you're so psychic and why you're watching videos like this. So it was all for a greater purpose. But yeah, just hold. This isn't like, this can be seen, in my opinion, like someone who's being meh, like pouty and bratty and like, I want it my way. But in this case, this is absolutely you saying, no, I'm not going to have it. You're not going to sway me. I know what I'm worth. 715 and 714 on the timer. Love you guys.